Okay. I'm gonna rant, but it's an old rant. This is something that I posted in my blog many moons ago, actually. 2005 is when I posted this. But, a lot of people don't really take the time to read blogs, which is why I'm making a video blog, because it's fun. But, this is something that constantly bugs me. Top 10 things I hate. I'm going to read this off to you, because it's the top 10 things that I hate. I'm going to start with number 10. Wiggers. Let me explain. A wigger is one of those moronic, short-ass white boys that dresses like black guys. Now, first of all, please let me be very, very clear on this. I am not racist. I live around black people, I hang out with black people, whatever. But I'm talking about the big white t-shirt, the baggy jeans, the sideways hat, listening to rap music, walks, talks, acts like he's black. Everybody has their genre. You got your nerdy white boys, you got your black guys, you got your black women, you got your white women, you got your yuppies, your whatever. Pfft, I don't care. I'm not prejudiced. I just hate everybody for the most part. But these guys, these white guys that do this, I gotta wonder, did you ever look in a mirror? Have you looked in a mirror recently? Please look in a mirror, because you're white. And, please pull your pants up. Please. Just pull them up. Black guys. Black guys have their own way of handling women. White guys do things differently, black guys do things differently, Hispanic people do it differently. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got their thing. The way I'm usually approached by black men is, they come up all smooth and they want to, just give me a hug. Come on, give me a hug. And I know what that's about. You just want to, get your rocks off for a second. No. I don't care what color you are. I'm not going to hug a complete stranger who I know nothing about. God knows you could pick me up and carry me off somewhere. What the hell do I know? No, don't do that. Uber goths. What's an Uber goth? Now, mind you, I'm goth. I like to dress in black. I like to do eyeliner. I love industrial music, Combi Christ, Suicide Commando, that kind of stuff. I am goth. I'm proud of it. But an Uber goth. The Uber goth is somebody that overdoes goth to the extreme. The, emo type. I'm so sad. I write depressing poetry. I cut myself to get attention because my parents didn't love me enough. No. Tone down the makeup. Wear something other than black. And please wipe the lipstick off your eyelids. I mean, use tasteful eyeliner, at least. Come on. It's played out. Goth is not, sad, crying in the dark people. It's not different. It's not anything. It's just, a style. It's just, the way some people like to be. But stop being an Uber goth. Britney Spears. Britney Spears drives me nuts. There's a couple of songs of hers that I do enjoy, that can actually, they're danceable. Good music. But I've noticed that on every single album cover and in the music videos that she does, she just gets more and more naked. Now, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your body. There's nothing wrong with that. But, Britney Spears kind of started out as a role model for young girls, and now look at what she's doing. Look at what she's done in God knows the past years, What the hell? And also, have you noticed the thing about her breasts, how they seem to, get bigger or smaller or whatever. They're really never the same size. This is before the pregnancies. I mean, she went to like an A cup to a D cup to a B cup to a what? What are you doing? Moving on. Christina Aguilera, please eat some food. You crack whore. Not only that, but decide on a color. White, black, blonde, brunette. You're not Michael Jackson. Stop it. People who bring their kids to diners. Have you ever seen that Foamy video? How he goes on his little rant and he gets with the kids in the diners? Yeah, I'm totally there. I'm with him on that because, you know, you're sitting in a diner, you're trying to just eat your food and pay for your food and go home and enjoy your night. And somebody's in there with screaming, crying children, and I'm like, if you can't control your spawn, leave them home. Please, for the love of God, leave them home. I'm gonna skip number 4, just because it's a little controversial. Some of the ones I've already said are probably gonna have controversial comments and shit, but whatever. I'm gonna skip it. People who are always IMing me. I use America Online, I use Second Life, I use Yahoo, I use a bunch of different messaging programs. But there's a, you know, occasionally there's a couple times where someone will just continuously IM. They'll just send one IM after the other, just bing, 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 bing. Stop IMing me. If I'm not talking, then obviously, you know, it's nothing personal, but I just don't particularly feel like talking. You know, I probably walked away from my computer or something. You know, just stop IMing me. And, you know, if you're talking to me, and I'm talking back, and you just send me like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 IMs in a row to try and explain what you're talking about, that's really annoying. Put it all in one box. You know, 6 sentences, 1 box. It works. Big issue here. Drunk people. Admittedly, I've had my moments. I have been drunk. I have been puke drunk. But it's rare. It is very rare. I am usually very, very good at limiting myself so that I'm not stumbling and being a complete embarrassment to society. Drunk people that are literally just oblivious. Example, this woman and her boyfriend, I assume, gonna come into a restaurant to eat, because obviously she probably needs to eat something, kind of soak it up. And he goes towards the front door, and she goes halfway around the building. So, you know, just stumbling around the building to try and find the door. She doesn't even realize until, you know, she's that far off that the door's on the other side. On top of that, drunk people leave really bad tips. Or they don't tip at all. A lot of the time, they'll just not even pay their bill. Example, I was sitting at a Denny's, and I went outside to have a cigarette, and there was a waitress out there crying because somebody walked out on like $100 check. You know, a group of people that were just completely drunk and rowdy and trashed their table, just walked out, and they didn't do anything. So, drink less. Okay. Something that... Ooh. Top thing that I just really can't stand is yuppies. Plaid shirts, slick hair, you know, grease in the hair, t-shirt under a lame shirt, grease ball, think you're the best thing on the planet. You know, you're out at the club almost every night, drinking like fishes and flopping around on the dance floor like you're having a seizure. Don't scare me like that. Please don't scare me like that, because I'm thinking I need to put a spoon in your mouth. especially yuppies that come into industrial clubs just to either point and laugh at the goth people, or, you know, the yuppie guys that actually are trying to hit on goth women. Just don't. You know, come into the club, enjoy the music, dance, make an ass of yourself, whatever. Don't hit on the locals. Please don't. Okay? Alright, I'm done. Have fun with your, comments, if you choose to comment. And if there's something that I said that you don't like, suck it.